Idea.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right. So what has been an ongoing struggle throughout your career?
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 4 of the TGIT show. Man, I am flippin' stoked and pumped to be here today with Amy Sheppard, singer-songwriter from Sheppard. She needs no introduction at all, and so it's great that, you know, episode 2 I thought we were sort of peaking, but episode 4, I don't think we can.
Got to step it up each time.
I don't think we can match this. Episode 6 is going to be a challenge, but great to have you on the show.
Cool,
Thanks so
thank you.
much.
Thanks
I really
for
appreciate it. So a quick bio. I'm sure you've seen it. If you are the one person out of the 7.4 billion people on this planet that haven't heard Geronimo, you played a big part in writing that song?
Yeah, so there's 3 songwriters in the band,
Yep.
and I was one of 3.
Fantastic. 27 million hits on YouTube. ARIA winner for best group. Just got some stuff, you showed me from America.
Oh yeah, we just got a platinum award for 1 million sales in the USA.
Unbelievable.
Which is pretty insane.
Gold and platinum in over 20 countries.
Yeah, that's right.
Unbelievable. Hey, I'm curious, have you ever done a business type interview before?
Never.
It's the first up. But I think it's really interesting, as you know, guys, and for yourself, the TGIT show is all about the psychological necessities, the mindset,
Sure.
coupled with the skill set to make it big in your career and your business. And all we're talking about today is the music business, which I'm sure you'd agree is a tough business to crack into.
Yep, I'd say one of the toughest.
Yeah, that's cool. But I'm always big on, I want to take us back to the early days of Sheppard, you know? Like, I'm a big believer there's no such thing as an overnight success, right?
No.
A lot of hard work, a lot of persistence, a lot of sacrifice. So take me back to the early days of Sheppard.
So I'd say Sheppard started really when I was about 10 years old.
Yeah.
And it started with my dad because he had met someone who owned a studio in Papua New Guinea. And he got my brother in, who was 12 or 13, to sing a Christmas carol. And it was a duet with a female, and I so badly wanted to sing that girl part. And my dad was like, no, like, we've got someone, you can't, you know, you're not a singer, you can't sing that. And I was so jealous when the song came out. My brother went to the studio, and he had this little choir boy voice, and this female came in with this strong, sexy voice, and I was like, damn it, I wanted that part. And I was like, I'll show you all. And ever since then, I picked up the guitar, and it was just really funny how it all happened, because I met someone who was a songwriter, and it just blew me away. And that's when I decided I'd start songwriting. So from the age of about 12 until like now, I've been developing songwriting skills and writing music.
And it all happened from a bit of competition.
It did.
You're like, I'll show her.
Yeah, a lot of my drive.
Do you remember who it was?
Yeah, I do. She's actually a friend.
Okay.
But she's a very talented singer. But back then, I admired her for sure, but I wanted that part so bad. Which would have been weird because it would be my brother and I singing, but that's what we do now. But so it was really funny. I was always doing music in school, and I was doing like the choirs, not the coolest things to do. Like, my friends used to laugh at me, but I was like, well, I've got to do everything that I can, like, just to get my confidence up, because I was a really shy, overweight little kid. Yeah, I just pretty much had no chance. And but I worked hard, and I, did every music lesson, and throughout school I was just like, got to get through school so I can start my music career. Got to get through.
So it was always your passion, always the underlying
definitely.
thing that you were sort of drawn towards.
Yeah, I just remember, it sounds so cheesy, but I remember sitting in science class, like, me and my best friend would be like giggling, and I would be signing her book, like her diary, and like, dear Olivia, like, reach for the stars. It would just be a laugh, but it's so funny how I just totally believed like I had to practice my signature so I could
That's amazing.
That. Yeah.
So you'd almost say it's destiny.
Oh, I would say so.
But a whole lot of hard work.
But it's a lot of hard work.
Yeah, cool. So take us through sort of maybe towards the real sort of official forming of Sheppard. It was like back around 2009 or something like that?
Yeah, so it was when, after school, I went to TAFE and I studied a music diploma, because I wasn't ready to go to uni. I didn't want to do anything else but music. So this TAFE diploma came up and it was music performance. And for one of my assignments, I had to write and record a song and just present it to the class. So I wrote my song and I started recording it at home, and it was just so boring and bland, and I don't know, it was just me and a guitar. So I knew that my brother was an actor at this stage.
Okay. This is George, right? George, yeah.
And he wanted to be an actor, and I knew that he could sing, but he wasn't a confident singer, and I was like, I was the singer.
You got this.
Yeah. But I was like, I need some harmony, so I just got my brother to sing on the track, and it just sounded so cool and something special. I got an A on the assignment, and since then...
So the teacher's given it a stamp of approval.
Yeah.
You're like, maybe we got this.
Yeah. So, and ever since then, we just started writing and recording music, and we were like this duo for a while on the side while I was going through uni and whatnot. And he was in Sydney acting. So when we were on holidays together, we'd write and record this music. And then Angus and Julia Stone came out.
Sure.
They were exactly, doing what we were doing, but better.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
The niche has been taken. If we're talking business here, man, that niche is gone. Yeah.
Totally. So, but lo and behold, we met Jay Bavino, our third songwriter, who was a brother of one of George's acting friends. Okay. And George was like, I got this guitarist, like he should just come and play guitar for one of our gigs. He's really good. I was like, yeah.
Not sure. Yeah.
Don't really want to bring an outsider in, but whatever.
Because you're thinking about you and George, just sweet. The two thing. Yeah.
And Jay came to stay with us for like a week or so, and then we just started writing, and we just came up with this whole new sound, and he stayed on our couch for 2 years.
Nice.
And he never left. So it's so funny how things work out, and you just kind of, it's trial and error.
Trial and error, yeah. And so Let Me Down Easy was kind of like the big thing that broke, is that true?
Yeah.
But I'm sure it wasn't easy, right? Like,
no.
Where we're at now, we're in an amazing space, 27 million hits, all these platinums, but a whole lot of hard work. So tell me, was it easy, or did it all kind of how did it all come about? Tell us the story.
We had gone through about 3 or 4 different producers. We had recorded a whole album 3 or 4 times before Let Me Down Easy came out. So that was just a struggle, because to produce an album, it takes a lot of work, and to write songs is hard as well. So you put all your dreams into this one recording. You spend a whole month in there, like really concentrating every day, and when it comes out at the end, and it's just not what you envisioned, and it's it's really disappointing. A lot of people at that point would just give up. It takes it costs a lot of money to record as well.
Sure.
So we just we did it 3 or 4 times, and then we found the right producer, Stuart Stewart. And actually, the first song that we recorded with him was called Pebble Road.
Okay, cool.
And it was on our very first EP.
First EP.
And that was the first song that we recorded with him, and we were almost in tears at the end of the day, because we were just like, we finally found the sound. We got it. And we ended up recording the EP with him, and Let Me Down Easy was one of those songs. And we were like, cool, this is going to be the single. It's really catchy.
Got it sorted.
Yeah.
It's a great track.
Yeah.
I was driving down here with Gingy, and I'm like, the song was playing in my head. It's great. But so when you said it was really hard and you felt like giving up, were there some times when you were seriously like, maybe this isn't for me?
Yeah, definitely. At the end of each recording session with the wrong producer, we thought like, maybe it's us, like we're just not that good enough. And I don't know, we always thought that we'd just get through, the album, but I was never going to give up. But I had my doubts that I'd ever be able to make a career out of music.
Full time.
Definitely, yeah.
And is it surreal for you now, traveling the world, doing all these things, being on the Ellen show, Jimmy, being on the TGIT show? Like, did you ever think you would be on, amazing caliber shows like this?
I know. It's such a shock. No, it's really funny. You just take it each day as it comes, and you're like, okay, today I got Jimmy Fallon. Like, that's really cool. And it's not until you're in bed at the end of the day and you're like, what just happened?
Yeah, sure.
Seriously, I was just on Jimmy Fallon, and it's a real, I don't know, it's not until you're home or you have a break that you can really process it.
Sure.
So
bit of alone time.
Yeah. Because you're just so busy every day, and you're not really just like, okay, I've got to do this today, and you're so focused on your tasks for the day that you don't really appreciate it until it's over.
Sure. So I think there's a big lesson in that, with persistence and would you say it's a lot about mindset in your game, just getting over that kind of self-doubt? Like, did you ever have a lot of moments where you're just battling that self-doubt of, am I good enough? Is it going to happen?
Yeah, even today.
Even
always.
today?
Yeah.
Even at the peak of where you are, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of musicians, you know, they're always wanting to better themselves. And I think if you stay in the one spot, you're not going to grow if you don't have that self-doubt almost. I mean, you need to be confident and believe in yourself, have that self-belief, but yeah, you need to always be growing as an artist. Otherwise, you're going to produce the same music and it's going to sound the same. So, yeah.
Boom. There's a knowledge bomb right there. Did you see it? So you're almost saying that the little portion of self-doubt is a good thing for you, to continually push yourself to grow and be
definitely.
better. That's awesome.
Most definitely.
That's amazing. And now take us forward to, you know, your album Bombs Away and then Geronimo. So tell us, because that kind of just spiraled out of control, yeah?
Yeah, so we had Let Me Down Easy, and that, well, the whole reason we got our break is because, in Australia, is because Jay's other brother, our acoustic guitarist's other brother, he works at Channel 9 as a cameraman.
Oh, cool.
And he was playing Let Me Down Easy constantly in the dressing room just because he loved the song.
Likes the tune.
And David Campbell from Channel 9 was like, what is this song? It's been in my head, I love it. And yeah, Jay's brother just handed in the EP and was like, oh, it's my brother's band. Like, they've been to America, they're doing quite well over there. And you know, we hadn't done much over there, but we had done one opening show for a band called Atlas Genius. And he saw our videos on YouTube and loved us. And then he was like, I'm going to have them on my show. So we got to play Channel 9 mornings. And
Amazing.
that was just the biggest deal for us ever.
Awesome.
And it was because that day Nova saw the song and they added us across the board, Australia-wide. And yeah, Let Me Down Easy started charting. I think it got to like number 8 on the charts. And yeah, it started everything.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it's a bit of luck, but you have to have the song and the talent as well. So
sure. So you need the skill set to back it up, right?
Yeah, and you can't get the skills without hard work. So.
And you can't persistence
Yeah.
and hard work.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Do you know what time it is?
What, I have to answer the question?
Nearly. Nearly. It's time for the Fast Five, right?
Fast
Five questions. Same questions every time, but I love to get inside your brain. And you've got no preparation for this. So
Okay.
this would be like
I got
gold
this.
answers, right? Yeah. So question 1, finish this sentence. I'm the most happiest when?
When I'm at home with my guitar.
Beautiful. Nice setting. Beautiful home, by the way.
Has to be home, thank you.
Number 2, if you could impart one piece of wisdom to the next generation, the young ones coming through, what would it be?
Just self-belief. I know it sounds so cliche, but it's so true, because if you're not going to believe in yourself, who will?
You can't expect others to, right?
True.
Good, solid answers.
Yeah.
Number 3, this will be an interesting one. If you lost everything tomorrow, you know, you lost a whole lot, everything just bombed out, you know, like, gone tomorrow, what would be your step 1?
Oh man, this is hard. Step 1 would be, I don't know, would I still have family?
Of course, yeah. So,
Okay.
Okay, so we're not apocalyptic, like.
All right,
but
it's
like
just me, like I would just, yeah. I don't know.
all of the elevation, you know, we're at it.
Well, I would probably, you know, collaborate with the ones that I love most and get support from them, because I don't think anyone does anything alone. So I would make a plan with my family, because that's what I do.
Yeah, so family's really, really big.
Yeah, definitely.
That's cool. I love that. Love that. Question 4, do you have a morning ritual? And if so, what is it?
You know, routine isn't really a big part of my life, because, you know, I go on tour and every day is different. So I come back home and I just like to sleep a lot and go to the gym when I wake up.
Yeah.
So routine.
So not big on morning
I don't have a morning
I'm
ritual.
so big on that,
sorry.
right? The reason I ask this question is there's this whole, like, in business, it's like the 5 a.m. club and you get up and hustle, but I don't know about you, I get up and just sort of chill, so it's good. Amy's crushing it.
I don't know if
She's
that's like
getting
the
up when
best
she wants.
advice, but when I'm home, I get
Yeah,
up when I want.
sure.
But, you know, when it's work time, there's still no routine for me, but you know, I get my work done.
Nice one. And question 5, TGIT show is all about, you know, thank God it's today, being thankful for the now, being thankful for the present, not getting sucked back into the past, not being thank God it's Friday and I hate Monday. So question 5, what's something that you're thankful for today?
I'm thankful that I can do what I love as a living. Not a lot of people get to do that, but yeah, so I'm very grateful that each day is like a Saturday for me.
Awesome. Thank God it's Saturday, every day. That's so good. And finally, your first question. I'm dying to know the answer. What has been the biggest struggle of your career?
The biggest struggle of my career is, just developing myself each day, because sometimes I sit at the piano. I'm having piano lessons right now.
Yeah,
and
well.
you can never fully master the piano, or you can never fully master your art or your craft. And that's been the biggest struggle for me, is to try and create something new and refreshing.
That's amazing. You've heard it here first. Self-belief, passion, bit of destiny, taking on the ones from when she was young.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Amy. It's been amazing. Really, really appreciate it. How can people follow you?
Well, you can find us on We Are Sheppard across the board, so at We Are Sheppard on Twitter and Instagram. And I'm at Amy Sheppard Pie.
At Amy Sheppard Pie. We'll link that up. Thanks so
Cool.
much.
Thank
TGIT
you.
show. Awesome.
Thanks for
Catch you on the next
watching.
one. And remember, forget. Thank God it's Friday. TGIF, because thank God it's
Today!
boom.
Woo!
Love it.